I've started off by mixing some red and orange together until I got the desired color that I want my ladybug to be. And you can just go ahead and paint. You can paint an oval, you can paint a circle. I kind of started off with an oval, but decided a circle was going to suit my ladybug better. I want it to be a nice, plump, jolly ladybug. So just fill that in until it gets the coverage that you want. And knowing that watercolors always dry a little bit lighter. So we're going to let that dry. And once that is dry, you're going to determine if that's enough coverage for you. It is for me. If it's not for you, if yours dries a little bit lighter than you'd like, just add another layer. Just fill it all in again and then let that dry. I'm actually going to come in here. I'm kind of thinking about where my light is coming from, and I'm thinking kind of like upper right here. So I'm going to just do a little bit of shading down here on the lower left portion of the ladybug. And you can see I'm just dabbing it in because I don't really want a hard line. I don't want a hard edge there. So I'm dabbing it in and until it looks the way I want it. And it is okay on the outer edge of the ladybug to have the hard line because that's just maintaining the shape of the ladybug. But other than that, just dab your color in if you want to do the shading. You can skip this part. It's really a subtle difference at the end that I personally like, but you don't have to do that. So go ahead and allow that to dry. And by dry, I mean I use my hair dryer in between because that's just what I like to do. So now it's time to add our dots and our legs and our head and all that. You can use a pen that does give you a little bit more control generally than the paintbrush. But today I'm just going to put the black on the paintbrush and just use the very tip. We're going to go on in here to begin with, and we're going to put our ladybug's head. I'm doing mine a little bit off center. You can do yours straight in the center if you want, like you're looking just directly down on it. It's totally up to you. So we're just going to do a little, I would say half circle, but maybe a little less than a half a circle, but you can see what I'm doing there. And then on top of that little semicircle, we're going to do another little one up there. Mine got a little tall, but that's okay. He's got a big nose. That's okay. So I do too. So anyway, go ahead and fill that in, and then once you get that to the way you like it, just do a little antenna here and a little antenna here, and look how cute it's already looking, right? So we're going to do a line down the middle, kind of like where the wing separation could be. You can either curve it, you can do it straight down, whichever way you'd like, and just really lightly to the touch. You can use your pen. You do have more control with that, but I'm going to just be really light with the touch, and I am going to curve mine just ever so slightly at the end there and see how that rounds it off. So it's no longer looking like just a flat red circle. Again, you can do yours straight down the middle. That's okay. I'm going to go ahead and add the dots. And I did not study the ladybug. I don't know how many, if they have a certain number of dots. I don't know if the dots mean something. I'm just adding them where I want to. And on the other side there, I'm kind of doing some half circles to indicate that we're seeing more of the right side of the ladybug than the left side. So put your dots in there wherever you'd like them. Or if you want to make this a little little unit study, you can go ahead and study that ladybug and put the dots where they're supposed to go. And then you can tell me. You can just tell me, look, you did it all wrong. I'm okay with that. I'm probably just going off of like what I've seen in children's books and whatnot. All right, so we've got our dots in there the way we want them. We're just going to put some legs in. Again, I did not study what ladybug legs look like. So I'm just kind of doing some little shaky lines the way I want them to look. And we're going to do 3 on each side because I think they have 6 legs. Pretty sure. That makes sense. They have 6 legs, and I'm going to do on the left side, again, kind of indicating we're seeing more of the right side. I'm doing the left side legs just a tad bit shorter, kind of an indication that we can see them partially, but we're seeing more of the right side of the ladybug. Again, you can make yours look however you want it to look. And as always, you could stop right here, and then it would be at a 4.5-minute ladybug as opposed to a 5-minute ladybug. But I'm going to come in with my pen, and surprisingly, just the black pen this time, not the white pen, although that would be really cute too. But I'm going to come in with a pen, and I'm just going to kind of outline the ladybug with my black pen. I don't even know if you can see it in the video if you're watching on your phone, but I'm just kind of scratching in an outline of the ladybug. Not trying to be precise at all. In fact, I'm leaving some of the white space showing. I'm going in further on the red in some parts. I'm going to darken up the antennae a little bit, and I'm also going to go around the circles again very imperfectly. I'm letting some of the red show and making them a little wobbly, and that's how I like it. And you can darken up the legs too if you'd like. Totally up to you. All right, now it's so little. What are you going to do with it? Well, let me show you. I found a very inexpensive, fun way to just spruce up this little guy. I got this frame at the $1.25 tree, and look at how much it just adds to it. I mean, it's so cute. And you could just put this on a little shelf or whatever, just anywhere. And I found this too at the $1.25 tree. And it also has like the little stand on the back, but I would honestly probably take that off and just put a magnet on it because how cute would it be to change that out? Now the clip is crooked, but what are you going to do? $1.25, you can't really complain too much. Then I just had some cardstock in my house and I cut it down and folded it into a little card, and you can just glue your ladybug right on there for a sweet little greeting card to send to a friend. All right, I hope you enjoyed this and that you give it a try. I've got a couple more fun ones that are scheduled coming right up. So, oh, let me tell you, to get the size of the paper for this, Dollar Tree tells you that it's 2.5 by 3.5, but it's not really. It's really a little under 2.5 and a little over 3.5, or the other way around. I can't remember. So I just put this little piece of paper that came with the frame, put it over my watercolor paper, and marked it where I needed to cut it, and it fit right in there. So do what you got to do with Dollar Tree merchandise. You know what I mean? Catch you next time.